90% of traders quit right before their breakthrough, and most of them have no idea how close they actually were. I guarantee that there will be a time when you want to quit trading. I've been there many times myself. So the real question is, how do you know whether to stick with it or actually quit? Today, I'm going to break down the 5 signs it's time to quit trading, and the 5 signs that mean you might be closer to making it than you think. The first sign you should quit is if your mental health can't take it anymore. Trading is one of the hardest professions in the world. It puts a massive psychological, physical, and emotional toll on you. I only trade part-time now because I'm no longer willing to trade my health for wealth. Early in my career, I was this close to quitting after 2 years at one of the top firms. I had no profit, no momentum, and no real reason to believe it was going to get better. It's normal to feel frustrated and even depressed during drawdowns, especially when trading becomes your whole identity. But if it's putting you in a dangerous mental state, or it's severely damaging your relationships with your wife, family, or friends, then you need to seriously consider quitting. One of my high school friends was trying to become a trader on the side. He was burning through his capital, and more importantly, completely destroying his marriage. His wife was at breaking point. Even though he knew what it was doing to his family, he couldn't stop or even size down. I told him straight, quit immediately. We had his wife change all the passwords on their accounts. Some things are simply more important than trading. The second sign you should quit is if you're trying to make trading a real profession, but you're still not treating it like one. If you want to do this seriously, but you're not putting in dedicated time every week, you're not doing daily report cards, not reviewing your trades, and not building real structure into your process, then months and years will go by with almost no progress.
If you're just trading for fun or entertainment, that's fine. Keep it light. But if you're serious about becoming a professional trader, you need process. The third sign you should quit is if no matter how hard you try, you simply cannot follow your basic trading rules. If you have a risk management system or a playbook, but you constantly break your own rules, then that's a serious red flag. Some people, no matter what they do, just can't bring the discipline needed for this job. Their screen time is basically throwing darts at the chart. Although with AI now, some people can systematize their edge, even if they can't execute it manually. But if neither approach is working for you, this might not be the right path. The fourth sign you should quit is if you no longer enjoy the job and have zero passion for it. Look, nobody loves trading during tough periods. Everyone gets frustrated. But if for several months, maybe 4, 5, or 6 months straight, you have no desire to study, no motivation to improve, and you're just going through the motions, then it might be time to quit, or at least take a real break. The fifth sign you should quit is if you got into trading for the wrong reasons. A lot of people were sold a fake dream on social media that they could trade a couple hours a day from the beach, make easy money, and live a luxury lifestyle. But that's not reality. If you're honest with yourself and realize you don't actually enjoy the process of trading, you just like the fantasy of the lifestyle, then this profession might not be for you.
Now let's talk about the 5 signs you absolutely should not quit trading. The first sign you should not quit is if you are able to see clear progress in your process, even if your P&L hasn't shown it yet. This was a big one that literally saved my career. If you can look back at the last few months and honestly say that your discipline is better, your entries are cleaner, you're managing your emotions better during losing trades, or you're sticking to your rules more consistently, that's real progress. The money always lags behind process. I've seen many traders who were improving their process for 8 to 10 months before their P&L finally turned around. The second sign you should not quit is if you conceptually understand the trading concepts deeply, even if you're not executing perfectly yet. This was massive for me. One of my more experienced coworkers at Trillium recognized that I understood expected value, market structure, and technical analysis at a high level. He could see it from my questions and the way I broke down trades. Even though I was still too slow to pull the trigger in real time, he told me not to quit because understanding comes first. The speed and execution would come with reps. The third sign you should not quit trading is if this journey is actually making you a better person. In many ways, trading is a microcosm of life. If trading is forcing you to sleep better, eat healthier, train consistently at the gym, stay focused with undistracted deep work, and become more disciplined in every area of your life, then this profession is not hurting you. It's actually improving who you are. When you wake up excited to become the best version of yourself so you can compete in the markets, that's a very strong sign you should keep going. The fourth sign you should not quit is that whenever you struggle or face a tough period, instead of wanting to quit, it actually motivates you to come back even stronger. Every time I took a painful loss or had a bad month, it lit a fire in me. It made me obsessed. I didn't want to sleep until I figured out exactly what went wrong. That hunger and obsession is what separates the ones who eventually make it from the ones who don't. And the final sign you should not quit is if you have a highly defined process for getting better.
So here's the truth. Stop judging yourself purely based on your P&L. Start evaluating your trajectory instead. Are you becoming more disciplined? Are you improving your process? Are your mistakes getting smaller and your understanding of the markets getting deeper? If the answer is yes, then you are probably much closer than you think. Most people quit trading too early because they mistake temporary failure for permanent inability. But there's also wisdom in knowing when something is truly not for you. The hard part is figuring out which one it is. Trading is a brutal profession because it constantly forces you to confront reality. Sometimes that reality is telling you to walk away, and other times it's quietly telling you that you might be just a few swings away from diamonds. If this video spoke to you, if you're sitting there right now wondering whether you should keep going or quit, do me a favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Drop a comment below and be honest with me. Right now, are you thinking about quitting trading, or are you pushing through the tough times? I read every single comment. And if you want more videos on trading psychology, mental toughness, and how to actually survive this brutal game, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We're dropping content like this every single week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.